Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino. I'm reviewing a beer that is kind of a re-review. 2 years ago I had this beer. It was a growler-only release 2 years ago. Me and the Cantankerous Cook did it. They've now made it again. They made it again for the Decadence Festival that happened last month. This is Niagara College Chocolate Cherry SchwartzBier. 5.25% alcohol by volume, so the alcohol percentage hasn't changed at all. I'm kind of curious if the recipe's the same. I know this time it was made by first-year students, is what they were saying. So, on their little form. Lots of smoke up in the neck. It's a little bit of rise there in neck head. Alright, so that's a deep brown color pouring. It's going to look black in the glass because of how thick the beer is. But it's like a mahogany brown. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is one pretty beer. Oh, just over the top of the glass. Looking great. Nice bubbles in there. Big bubbles, little bubbles. Nice creamy head. Looks great. Off-white head, brown beer. I expected a little bit of a pink tinge in the head. I did expect that because of the cherries. Didn't see it. Oh well. The cherry... If this did not say chocolate cherry SchwartzBier, I would just think it was a chocolate beer. I'm getting a lot of cocoa, a lot of chocolate, a lot of roast. There is a sweetness which my mind is putting to cherries. It does smell like a cherry sweetness. Whether or not that's actually what it is, I don't know, but it does smell like it. Let's... Nice. Cheers, guys. Let's try it. For those of you that have ever had a cherry blossom, which is the chocolate-covered cherry with the cherry syrup, take away the cherry syrup, so the fake sugary sweetness, you basically have a cherry blossom here. The cherry was not really on the nose, it is in the flavor. It's there. A nice chocolatey taste, a bit of milk chocolate, a bit of cocoa, a nice roasty malt flavoring in there. And then, cherries. Sweet cherries, too. Sweet cherries. You're not getting sour cherry, you're not getting anything like that. It's a nice sweetness. Very fine beer. Actually better than the first time I had it. The first time I had it was, it's kind of a cool idea. They obviously have perfected the recipe over 2 years. To the students that made this beer, kudos to you. The recipe does taste so much better than it did the original time I've had it. I really do like this. $5.60 for $6.50. I would buy a couple of these if it was available all the time. Right price, right size, right taste. It's not a bad beer at all. Don't go out buying this if you're expecting cherries to punch you in the face. Don't go there buying this if you expect a top end beer. What this is a great entry-level SchwartzBier, a great beer to get people into dark beers, a great beer to get people into fruit beers, because the fruit isn't overpowering, the dark isn't overpowering, the chocolate, the fruit, and the dark all mixed together in bliss. They're having a threesome in this glass, and that threesome goes into your mouth, that threesome goes down to your stomach, and then it expels itself out of you, all the threesome the whole way. That's them kicking out the guy that wanted to make it a foursome. If anything, the only thing I'd want is the cherry to come through a little bit more on the nose and a little bit more on the flavoring. If that cherry came through a little bit more on both, this would be an over 9 beer. The way it is right now, I'm going to give it an 8. I really do like it. I really like it. I would drink it again. I would buy it again. I have absolutely no problem with this beer. I am actually ecstatic to have gotten a chance to try this again. I'm glad that I talked myself into buying it again, because I wasn't going to buy it again. I looked at it. There was so many... Sorry, guys. Just slightly over the rim there. So many beers there that I hadn't had. But I was looking at this one going, I had this 2 years ago, do I really need to try it again? And I decided to try it again. I decided after that time period to try it. It wasn't on draft this time, it was in a bottle, to give it a shot, and I'm glad I did. I think the original one I gave a 5 or a 6 out of 10 on. This is easily an 8. Again, a great beer. I'm glad I tried it. I'm going to sip on that for the rest of the night, so there's not going to be the normal chug at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. It has been great talking to you. Have a wonderful night. Bye.